Since conservative Speaker Charlie Kirk was assassinated on September 10th at Utah Valley University, campus security has become an increasing concern for colleges in our state. Here at SUU, the campus police force continues working hard to ensure safety.
We always plan ahead and try to mitigate as much as possible. So with what happened with Charlie Kirk, it really hasn't changed a whole lot. I mean, we kind of did review, but it's just how when we do events, it's been the same, and we're just careful all the time to make sure it's well planned out.
SUU's campus police continually reevaluate current situations that might affect security.
Yeah, it's ongoing. I mean, there's a couple times that, and even before this incident happened up north, we're always reevaluating. We will sit there and say, well, maybe we just heard some stuff from the FBI or SIAC or somebody from up north that might raise a couple flags. So we might say, hey, we may want to get one more person here.
Leave a phone number or a brief message, and an officer or staff member will be able to help you out.
For SUTV News, I'm Emily Walters. This year marks the 28th anniversary since the Student Center was named after former graduate Sharwan Smith. Here is Jake Palmer with more.
Sharwan Smith is one of the most prominent names that you can find here on the campus of Southern Utah University. She was the former student body vice president of activities and went on to become the president of the Lambda Delta sorority here on campus. However, a few years after she graduated from SUU, tragedy struck. She and her niece, Shiloh Shirtliff, were killed in a one-vehicle car accident, leaving only one survivor, her sister, Stacy Shirtliff.
After she had passed, some students came to us, Hiram and I, and asked if we would have any influence. The students had got together and they wanted to name the new administration building that was being built, named after her. We don't know what influence we could do. They went back to President Sherritt, and President Sherritt said, if you can get enough signatures, then I will take it to the state of Utah and present it to them. One night, Hiram and I were flying home from Salt Lake, and President Sherritt was on the same plane. While we were waiting for our plane, he came up to us and said, it passed. And we said, what passed? And he said, the new student center is going to be named Sharwan Smith Student Center.
Because of those students, Sharwan was chosen to have her legacy live on with the statue and the new student center named after her. Sharwan was often known to have a beautiful and bright soul by many. On March 11, 1997, nearly 2 years after her death, the Sharwan Smith Student Center was dedicated in memory of Sharwan and her contributions to SUU.
It's an honor to just honor her. One of the things that I loved about Sharwan is that I think the reason she came across larger than life is because she just had this incredible ability to connect with others, to include others, to welcome others, and to help them feel as though they belonged and that they were a part of something really special.
To this day, 30 years later, Sharwan's legacy stands strong. She embodied love and connection, and is a symbol to every student, professor, and faculty member that is tied to this campus.
So Sharwan and I were students together on campus in the early 90s. She was always the life of the party, and she always brought the sunshine. She was the light that everyone looked to, and she was the gatherer. She would bring us all together and get us to be friends or working together or positive directions. I think of that legacy today and how that still lives on, and students are the heart of what we do here at SUU, and Sharwan exemplified a lot of that.
For SUU TV News, I'm Jake Palmer. The SU Aces gathered to celebrate an important milestone. Reporter Emil Garcia has more details.
This past September 26, the Aces held a 10-year anniversary dinner along with friends and former Aces. During the dinner, a presentation was shown which showed the history of the Aces for the last 10 years.
You know, I always hope that Aces are someone that students feel like they can turn to and have a genuine connection with. And I think the tricky part is right now we're trying to navigate what that connection looks like. So from a future standpoint, I think I'd hope that the Aces can navigate a way to still generate an authentic connection with people without having to do like our traditional in-person, come to the nest, that type of stuff. If we can find a way to reach them virtually or see where they're at, and then just provide opportunities. I hope every incoming student has someone they can rely on. And if it's the ACEs, that's great.
Past and current ACEs, along with family and friends, gathered together to celebrate this great accomplishment.
I didn't think I'd make it in college or even come. So being an ACE and having like the environment be so friendly and open and kind has been really life-changing and the best. And just the overall support has been amazing.
For the last 10 years, ACEs have served as personal peer mentors to all incoming freshman students. And through those connections, they have helped freshman students during their transition period at Southern Utah University. For more information about the ACEs, you can go to suu.edu. And for SUTV News, this is Emil Garcia.
SUU's 3 main learning centers recently had an open house for students to drop by and discover the resources available to them. Our reporter Alora Bailey has the scoop.
Sun, but then it gets to the point where but can the sun even apologize for giving a person heat stroke?
SU's Tutoring Center, Public Speaking Center, and Undergraduate Writing Center recently had an open house where students could learn about the various centers and get treats. Students were invited to visit all 3 centers in order to get entered into a drawing for a $30 gift card for SU's bookstore. These resources are free for students to use in order to get help with any assignment they have. The Public Speaking Center and their tutors are available to help students prepare for speeches or any oral presentations and can help look over your speech as well as assist in practicing. Their hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday with shortened hours on Friday and are located in the Braithwaite Center, room 204.
I think this is an important resource because public speaking is everywhere, whether it's in your jobs, in your classes, and everyday life. You have to know how to speak to people, and so I think it's important to be able to have a place to practice to do that so you can feel confident in the real world.
The Tutoring Center has tutors skilled in various subjects available to help with any assignment. Their hours are 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday with shortened hours on Friday and are located in the Electronic Learning Center, room 204.
I get to spend time learning not only how to do these subjects that I've already taken, so it's a good refresher for me, but not only that, I get to help other people, which is always a great plus, just having people see that aha moment.
Finally, the Undergraduate Writing Center has writing tutors available to help with any type of writing assignments, offering proofreading, brainstorming, and much more. Their hours are 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursdays, with shortened hours Fridays and Saturdays, and are located in the Braithwaite Center, room 101. For SUTV News, I'm Alora Bailey.
All of the stories we've seen today have covered events that have gone on campus, and I got to give it to SU. They put on some great events.
Yeah, that's for sure, and we just have such a good community here. Whether it's the police keeping us safe here on campus or the, tutoring center and all of them making sure that we're able to write good papers and whatnot. It's just such a good community. I feel like everybody really takes care of each other.
I think the community is a good word to use because what they do is they bring students together, they learn more about resources they have at SU, and they offer free food, which is the best part of any event.
Always a plus, right?
We're going to take a quick break.
After this, weather and sports.
Joining me today to help illustrate the critical importance of contacting 811 before you dig is my alter ego, Micro. Can you hear me down there?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I am not having a good time.
Oh, what's the problem, little buddy? Well, for starters, I'm in a sewer. Yeah, been there, done that.
Something's wrong down here. Hey, wait, whoa.
Oh yeah, that's just another guy who started to dig before he called 811.
You smell that?
Hey, did you buy something from some gaming site?
What do you mean?
Yeah, look, there's a bunch of different charges on here.
Do you think someone stole our credit card information?
I don't know. That site sounds familiar, though.
Yeah, isn't that the site that Billy's on all the time?
You don't think.
Billy? Stop and think before you connect. Playing online is serious business. Visit dhs.gov/stopthinkconnect for tips on how to be safe online.
Welcome to SUTV Weather. I'm Briar Adams. Today is Thursday, October 2nd, and we will be looking at our upcoming weather forecast this week in Cedar City, Utah. As you can see, we are cooling down quite a bit this week from what we've been used to. We're getting down to about the mid-60s, low 70 range. This Saturday is going to be our coolest day with a high of about 62 degrees Fahrenheit. So plan on that being about the chilliest day this week. As you can see, our low temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler as well. We're looking more in the low 40s to even high 30 range, so it will be pretty chilly in the mornings and evenings. As you can see, mostly sunny conditions throughout the week, but we do have some cloudy as well here as we get closer to the weekend, so prepare for that. As you can see on our radar, there's not a lot in the Cedar City area, so this weekend would be a great weekend to travel. No flash flood warnings or precipitation to worry about there. Some fall events I wanted to talk about. Since it is the month of October, Cedar City has lots of fall events going on. For one, a lot of our local pumpkin patches just opened a few days ago, so now would be a great time of year to go check out some of those. They are pretty cheap to attend, and it's great to support some of those local farms here in the area. Another thing is Staley Family Farms in St. George, Utah, does have their fall events starting this time of year. They have a corn maze, a haunted pumpkin patch, stuff like that. So that's a super fun event to go check out as well. Another thing is Oktoberfest is going to be happening here in the next couple of weeks. That is on October 17th and 18th, and it's pretty cheap to attend, and they have lots of fun activities as well. And last but not least, Trail Hero Music Festival is actually starting tonight with some country music headliners. This Saturday, the big headliner is Rodney Atkins. Tickets are very reasonably priced, and they do offer lots of SUU discounts as well, so feel free to go check that out. Another event I wanted to talk about is this year is the 20th anniversary of our Cedar Livestock Festival. That's where we do our sheep parade and all kinds of other events that celebrate our Cedar City heritage. So feel free to look online and find the event calendar for that if you're interested in checking that out. Another holiday today, it is National Smarties Day, so happy National Smarties Day. Please feel free to go grab some Smarties from the campus store after this to celebrate. And our celebrity birthday of the day, it is Sting's birthday, so happy birthday to Sting. Thank you for watching SUU TV Weather. I'm Briar Adams. We'll be right back after this break.
Hey, I'm Mike Rowe, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig. And I'm Mike Rowe, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt. It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright. Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do. And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
In local sports news, SUU men's golf competed at the SIUE Dolank Invitational earlier this week. They ended 13th out of 19 teams. Women's soccer's headed south today to Tarleton State University to challenge the Texans. Their last game against Utah Tech resulted in another loss for the Thunderbirds, their 6th on the season. In other sports news, the WNBA Finals are tomorrow. With a total of 4 games between tomorrow and October 10th, the Las Vegas Aces will take on the Phoenix Mercury. Major League Baseball ends their wild card postseason later tonight in preparation for their World Series later this month. Yesterday featured the Cleveland Guardians defeating the Detroit Tigers after their loss on Tuesday. The Guardians came out with 6 runs to the Tigers' 1. This baseball season has also been historic for batters. For just the 3rd time in history, 4 players have hit at least 50 home runs each. Cal Raleigh became the 7th player ever to hit 60-plus home runs in a single season. Finally, the NFL season continues strong. Bad Bunny, a famous Puerto Rican artist, has been announced as the next Super Bowl halftime artist set to perform in February 2026.
Thanks, Jake. Student bands clash in Thunder 91's annual Battle of the Bands competition. Our reporter Cole Garney has more on this story.
The annual Battle of the Bands Thunderground was held on SUU's Upper Quad. The competition pits local band against one another for a chance at the grand prize, one of which is chosen by a panel of judges and the other by the audience. The winning bands were Posthuman Democracy, who won the Audience Choice Award, and Camo, who won the Judges' Choice Award. Preston Tolman of Vernon Worthy was one of the performing musicians. This is him on his experience with the event.
Oh my God. It's such like a crazy experience. The people are so amazing. It hypes you up. When I get on stage, especially here, I feel like a different person. It just brings out the inner beast in me. It's so fun.
Thunder 91, SUU's official radio station, hosted the competition. The event was broadcasted on both the radio station and also live streamed on SU Live 1. Ryan Steinecker, the head of Thunder 91, takes charge on making sure the event runs smoothly.
We love doing Battle of the Bands because it gets like local musicians involved and excited about the local music scene. Like this guy right here, Joe, and you know, we get to do a live event, which is way cool. Plus, our students get the experience of the live stream, so all the cameras, the University Journal covers it, the planning events, and just there's so much good experience, and it's a fun time.
For more information about this event and future events, you can find that at sunews.net/KSEU. And for SUTV News, I'm Cole Garney.
Cedar City's Providence Center Lighthouse is scheduled for demolition after its tour season. Here's Brooklyn Beard with more.
The view makes it worth it. It is amazing.
Cedar City's landlocked lighthouse has officially closed for public tours. The structure has been a part of Cedar City since 2000, but is currently facing its anticipated destruction as a part of the South Cedar Interchange project put on by the Utah Department of Transportation.
Walmart wasn't here, none of this development around us was here. And so he had built it really just as a way to bring people to the southern part of Cedar City so that the growth would come and to be able to develop this area commercially. It worked because there's a lot of people down here, which is why it is going to be torn down, because there's so much growth in traffic. But his idea worked.
The project plans to redesign the interchange leading into the I-15 Cross Hollow Drive to reduce the amount of traffic in the area. The plan has been met with backlash from residents and business owners.
I'm very sad about it. It's a landmark.
We just think it's wrong. We've been here for 23 years, and this lighthouse has just been part of the town. It's a big part of the history of this town.
Yeah, it won't be the same.
Laurie and Jeremy Scholzen purchased the lighthouse 15 years ago. It came along with the land they purchased to start their dental business.
We knew we wanted this area, and this was the only parcel available for sale at the time. We went down a couple of different routes of like, maybe we need to donate it to the city anyway, but it was one of those things that was actually, they preferred for it to be under private ownership. So we've kept up the exterior and kept it up for all of that time.
The landmark was originally classified as a sign and therefore deemed illegal to climb, but after getting it up to code, rezoned, permitted, and reclassified, the building was officially safe. Those who have visited the lighthouse have had positive experiences, particularly raving about the view at the top.
What was your favorite thing about the top?
The mountainside was one.
Yeah, just being able to walk all the way around
And see all the cedar. Yeah.
360 degrees.
And I saw my roof to my house.
I think that's where I live.
I didn't see the roof.
I looked.
Oh, you'll have to go back up.
Oh no.
Gotta make the climb. It's the climb.
It was fun.
A petition has been started to save the lighthouse and has already received nearly 1,000 signatures. The lighthouse will now periodically open for special events depending on UDOT decisions and time frame. For SUTV News, I'm Brooklyn Beard.
The Dungeons and Dragons Club meets every Wednesday evening, but what exactly goes on at this club? Our reporter Nathaniel Buck investigates.
Every Wednesday evening, a small group of students from all walks of SUU life gather in the General Education Building. Their goal? Storytelling through an unconventional medium. This particular group meets under the supervision of the Dungeons and Dragons Club, so named due to its focus on the popular tabletop role-playing game. During a regular TTRPG session, players will take on the role of various different characters they've created.
So tonight I played a character who I named Oli, named after a person I work with. She is a very small Russian lady, and she's kind of a crazy old lady, but not I don't know. She's a sweet little thing, but it's my first time playing her, so I'm not too sure where I'm gonna take her yet.
One participant, often referred to as a game master, is responsible for setting the stage for the other players. The group then works together to tell a story through their characters interacting with the world. If questions arise as to whether something happens or not, Dice are rolled against a target number. If you roll equal to or higher than that number, you succeed. If not, you don't. Though the club is primarily based around Dungeons & Dragons, groups are not limited to the fantasy genre or even D&D itself. This particular group is using a rule set called Monster of the Week, which is inspired by TV shows like Supernatural.
I really like the setting. I don't normally do stuff set in like the real world, so it's kind of wanted to challenge myself and give myself a weird setting that I had to work with.
When it comes to why this group plays TTRPGs, their reasons are as varied as the characters they portray. They're always happy to welcome new players to the hobby.
I think it is an amazing outlet to get stories out. I've worked through, honestly, a lot of my own problems through characters. And I find different pieces of myself in characters.
For SUTVNews, I'm Nathaniel Buck.
Reporter Melody Brooks shared her experience at Bryce Canyon National Park.
Only an hour-and-a-half drive from Cedar City, soak up the sun by kicking back in the great outdoors at Bryce Canyon National Park. Now until November 1st, enjoy the fall weather with a wide variety of hiking trails, mountain biking, and sights. Currently, most trails are open, except Agua Canyon. First-time visitors shared some of their thoughts on visiting the park.
The view, obviously, it's just spectacular. Yeah.
Just when we came up the trail and saw it for the first time, and I just went, wow. I mean, it's breathtaking.
We were at Zion earlier today, but this is much more scenic.
After the removal of Stage 2 fire restrictions, adventure seekers looking for an escape from the city can now camp comfortably. Lighting a fire is only allowed in designated campsites. However, personal stoves are permitted in the backcountry. For more information about weather conditions and fire restrictions in southern Utah, go to stateparks.utah.gov. For SUTV News, I'm Melody Brooke.
I gotta say, hearing about the lighthouse being like they're planning to demolish it, super sad for me. I feel like it's just such an endearing landmark around here, you know?
I wish we could just pick it up and just move it somewhere else. But we can't do that. And I'm not even from here, but I came here all the time growing up since I was like, since I was like 3 or 4. Because my grandma lived here and she loved the lighthouse. Everyone I know loves the lighthouse. It's just a very sad thing.
Yeah, same. Like, I've only lived here for 3 years, but I feel like it makes that shopping center as well just like so special. I think, how many places have a landlocked lighthouse? It's so cool. Coming up next, Red Rocks Improv Fest.
Don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages.
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
The attendees of this year's Red Rocks Improv Festival are sad that it has come to a close after 3 nights of excitement and laughter. Here is reporter Briar Adams, who attended the event.
Welcome to the second night of the 15th Annual Red Rocks Improv Festival.
Off-the-cuff comedy improvisation hosted the 15th Annual Red Rocks Improv Festival. over 20 comedy groups from all around the country came to perform and compete in this year's festival. The 3-night event had filled seats as groups improvised their hilarious comedy acts. Attendees were overall pleased with this year's festival.
Second year attending Improv Festival here in Cedar City. A lot bigger group and crowd this year. Really great opportunity to come down, have some fun with people and laugh.
OTC Comedy is Cedar City's local comedy club. They hold shows every Friday night at 8 p.m., and it is a great and affordable way to kick off the weekend.
What's great is you can expect to come to a show and never see the same show twice, no matter what. It'll be weird, bizarre, completely random, but you will have a good time. One thing we like to really say is that we hope that people walk away delightfully surprised.
After its upbringing in 2004, OTC has been providing the community with laughter and an escape from everyday life.
I think what's also great is that we love to see people in the community and talk to them after the show and meet them, and we just love to see that this place is a place that people want to hang out at.
The friendly actors and staff have truly made off-the-cuff comedy the staple that it is today, and they hope to see you at this week's show.
Festival City Farmers Market is in full swing every weekend. Reporter Amy Huffner has the details.
Cedar City hosts its Festival City Farmers Market every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 100 West and University Boulevard, near the Johnson Center. Members of the community can find booths with everything from fresh produce to tarot readings to jewelry and other artisan crafts.
I really love that everyone in the market is it is like a family. I know that sounds really cliche, but all the vendors know each other, all the regulars know the vendors, and we try our best to make sure everyone is getting eyes on their product, foot traffic through, making sure that their business really is something that people know about.
The market features something for everyone, with diverse food vendors that offer a fresh bite to eat, places to sit and relax, lots of fun for the kids, and live musicians playing throughout.
We've been coming every week. It's fun to see what all the community makes, and it's fun to get to know people. I love this salsa stand right here. It's amazing. So yeah, it's so fun to see the community and what they do.
The market is year-round and will continue every Saturday. Hours will shift in November to 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. To become a vendor or for more information, visit festivalcityfarmersmarket.com. For SUTV News, I'm Amy Huffner.
Thanks for tuning in to SUTV News. I'm Emily Walters.
And I'm Jake Palmer. Today, we leave you with a footage of the fall leaves in Cedar Canyon.
We'll see you next time.